What's going on, family? I'm back again with another video. Tonight in this video, I want to talk about stack bundles. Riot Squad, out of Far Rockaway. It's crazy how he's from Far Rockaway and I'm from Far Rockaway, born and raised my whole life. He's from Redfern Projects, and I lived near Redfern my whole life. It's crazy. I didn't grow up in the projects, but I lived near the projects. You get what I'm saying? Like, I lived near Redfern my whole life. Basically by the LRRR station over there. When I was younger, I didn't even know if this nigga stacked bundles. I was like really, really young. I wasn't even a teenager. I was just like a kid at that particular time. Because that nigga Stack died in 07. And I didn't even know who he was. I never heard of him at that particular time. And I think my half sister was fucking with Stacks at that time or something. I think she was dating him or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, at that particular time, Stack, he was on his come up, doing his own thing, starting the Riot Squad with this squad up shit, Far Rockaway, we thought we had Far Rockaway on the map. Stack, he had the bars. He was spitting crazy. He was going up to Hot 97 spitting. I was watching his videos on YouTube. The light-skinned nigga with the braids, yeah, that Stack bundles, man. Bino, Core 2 G's, Chinks, he got killed. Them niggas killed Chinks in Kew Gardens. This shit crazy, but I mean, R.I.P. to Chinks too. But I think Chinks was from Long Island, but I think Long Island, he's really from Long Island, but he was like coming to Far Rockaway back and forth or some shit, fucking with Stacks. But yeah, man, Stack had that whole hood, fuck with him. At that time when he was alive, everybody in Redfern was fucking with him. The whole Far Rockaway was fucking with him. It's crazy how, after he died, he's like well respected all over in the music industry, out here in Far Rockaway. Each year they have cause he died in 07, I think June 11th, 2007. So they have a celebration and shit. And the nigga that killed Stack, I think Stack got killed. It was another YouTuber. Supposedly, allegedly, Stack was trying to stop a fight with Zab Judah, and them niggas, basically, long story short, Stacks wasn't having it in the club or whatever he was doing, cause Stack bundles used to always go to clubs and shit after he done like in the studio and shit rapping. So yeah, he basically broke up a fight, I think. I'm not really sure, man. I wasn't there at that time. I'm just saying allegedly. So the long story short, them niggas follow Stack Bundles home, and them niggas straight killed that nigga in the lobby on his way going to his crib, to his apartment. And that day, the whole Far Rockaway took a fall, man. Because after Stack Bundles, there's literally no rappers out here. Well, matter of fact, I'm lying. I mean, King Streets, he fucking with Jim. But besides that, I don't really hear no other Far Rockaway rappers. It's good rappers all over New York City, in each and every hood. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? It's talent in every hood. Trust me. You know, I've heard. I heard the talent. Out here in New York City, some niggas got that. That aggression, that hood aggression, that hungry aggression that I like. And yeah, man, it's a lot of talent out here. It's a lot of talent in each and every hood in New York City. But yeah, man. Yeah, Stack Bundles. He had the Riot Squad. It was Stacks. Like I said, Stacks, Bino, Core 2Gs. I seen Core 2Gs one time in on Seagirt and Far Rockaway and shit. He just looked out of it. You know what I'm saying? But that was like a couple of years ago and shit. And then it was Shanks. That was their little crew, their little clique. And the Riot Squad was basically all Stack Bundle soldiers that was riding for Stacks, you know what I'm saying? And Stacks was always shooting music videos inside of Redfern. Like I said, you guys, I grew up around Redfern my whole life. I remember when I was young, Hasek and Beach Channel Drive by the y'all know that bus stop, the Q114, right over there across the street. It's the Dollar Tree. No, it used to be Family Dollar years ago, but now it's Dollar Tree and shit. And you got the liquor stores, you got the bodegas, you got the laundromat, shit like that. And then across from that, that Stack building right there. I remember them Redfern niggas, them rowdy niggas, the rowdy gang niggas. They used to always fuck with me and shit. And I was like, used to walk to Mott Avenue and get me some food and shit. I always used to have to run into them niggas. And I remember one time I was just walking. There was some tall Spanish nigga with a ponytail and his mans. And then they was fucking with me. They was trying to fuck with me and shit. So we started throwing the hands and we was fighting inside the parking lot in Redfern and shit. The Redfern parking lot across the street from the laundromat. And yeah, man. I mean, yeah, man. This is growing up around Redfern. It was bad. Just like any other hood, same shit, same people, drugs, all that shit, police activity, and all that shit. But yeah, back to Stack Bundles though. I like Stack Bundles music. I fuck with it heavy. A lot of people blaming Jim for not putting out Stack's material and shit and his music out. But everybody, but Jim is blaming his Stack's manager, and Stack manager wanting some coins, a lot of coin for Stack's music to be put out. Stacks was fucking with Bird Gang and Jim Jones and them niggas at one particular time. He wasn't signed to Jim or anything like that. He was just fucking around with them. Them niggas kept running into each other at clubs and shit in Miami. So Jim took Stack under his wing, and Jim, Stacks, Mel Matrix, that nigga just came home and shit. But yeah, man. Yeah, Stacks was a good rapper, y'all. He was a good rapper. He was really talking his shit. on them records. You know, like Ashes to Ashes, Mr. Not, I think 9-5 or something like that. I'm a little tired. The hip hop, his I think it's called the Hip Hop Savior album, or some shit like that. I fuck with it. He has a lot of records, man. He got Man Down. He got he got a lot of records, man, with Fab, Ransom, all them niggas, man. I just can't name them shits off the top of my head right now because I'm a little tired. But yeah, man. After that nigga killed Stacks, I think his name is Lee Woods or something like that. I'm not sure, but that's what I heard. You know, them niggas. The nigga that killed Stack had dreads, and he wanted off. The nigga wanted up killing the cop, and it's just niggas is crazy, man. This is why I stay away from niggas. I told you guys, over and over again. It was always that one nigga with a snotty nose that be ready to do it to you. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be really, really, really careful out here in New York City. These niggas don't give a fuck out here, man. They just want their name to be on the news and for fame and shit. Niggas is retarded. Crash out dummies. But yeah, it's fucked up that Stacks got killed in the lobby. I walked past his building, going home and shit. Hey man, it's that's a part of that lifestyle. I mean, you rap what you talk about. I mean, sometimes that karma comes and knocks on your door. Maybe I might do a video on Chinx in the next one. But yeah, man, Stack Bundles, he had it, man. He had everything, man. If that nigga, cause at one point he was I think he was living in Jersey or something. He was trying to get his own space, but Jim was like, nah. And I heard they was doing tours together, and Jim was fucking Stacks out of his money a little bit, playing with his money. It was Stacks, Jaja, I think. Cause sometimes that nigga Capo, he could be a foul nigga. I mean, that's what he did to Cam when he went to go fuck with 50. Cam felt disrespected, and ever since then, them niggas haven't been cool. I don't think that nigga Cam ever gonna fuck with Jim ever again after that. It's crazy how Capo was like, in his new song, he was like, he said, damn, I'm tired. He was like, them niggas look you in the eye and they stab you in the back. Or some shit like that. Them niggas never had your back or something. But he did that to Cam though. And that's why them niggas not fucking with each other. But I understand, you know what I'm saying? Cam don't fuck with Jim or with Capo and Joel's. So it's totally up with both of them niggas. But yeah, back to Stack Bundles, man. Hey man, if Stack has the new music, put them shits out. I'm pretty sure the streets, they wanna fuck with it. Yeah, man, that's what happens, man. But yeah, Stack Bundles, he was a good ass rapper from my town. R.I.P. to Stacks. And I'm not gonna make this video too long. So with that being said, I'll catch you on my next one. I gotta go to sleep. Y'all pray for me, and y'all pray for me, and y'all pray for me. Peace.